Hi guys, good day, it's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class is all about the volume of a cylinder. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So before we answer some following questions class, let's define first what is a cylinder. Now a cylinder is a three-dimensional shape with two parallel circular bases and curved side. So this will be our illustration for a cylinder. And to find the volume of a cylinder, the volume of a cylinder is equal to pi r squared height. So later on class, we will have some examples. What if you're told to find the radius? What if you're told to find the height? So do not be worried class because we will be explaining that one step by step. Alright, so before we answer number 1 class, let me just explain class with regards to this formula, pi r squared height. Now the volume of a cylinder class, you can also write this formula. The volume of a cylinder is equal to the area of the base times the height. So the area of the base times the height. Now, I have here class example of a cylinder. This is a can. Of course, we call this one a cylinder because we have parallel circular bases and then we have a curved side. So, this is a curved side. So, we have circular bases and a curved side. Now, sir, how do you get this formula? Pi r squared height. Of course, class, we know a volume is the amount of space inside a three-dimensional object. So therefore, class, the area of this base, we have pi r squared height because our base class is circle. And the area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. Once again, class, the area of this circle is equal to pi r squared. That's why, class, we have pi r squared, the area of the circle, multiplied by the height, and that would be the volume of the cylinder, class. So once again, class, this pi r squared, that would be the area of this base. And our base is a circle, so therefore we have pi r squared. To find the area of the circle class, our formula, that would be pi r squared. Multiplied by the height, so multiplied by the height, that's why class we have pi r squared height. So that's the volume of a cylinder class. So I hope it's clear for you class. To find the volume of a cylinder, that would be the area of this base, and this will be a circle. Area of a circle, that's pi r squared times the height, and that would be the volume of a cylinder. Alright, so let's have example number 1. So let me just erase this one. So let's have example number 1 class. I will give you 4 examples class for you to really understand this one. Alright, so let's start with example number 1. Find the volume of a cylinder with radius measuring 6 inches and height of 10 inches. So the first question there, what is asked in the problem? So therefore, we're told to find the volume of a cylinder. So that would be the volume of a cylinder. So that's the first question there, the volume of a cylinder. Alright, and second question, what is the unit used in the problem? So the unit used is inches. So the unit used is inches. Alright, so question number 3, what is the volume of the cylinder? So to find the volume of the cylinder class, we need to use this formula. So once again class, our radius given, that would be 6 inches. So this will be our radius here. Alright, so this is our radius. And the radius, that would be 6 inches. And then the height given, that is 10 inches. So the height is 10 inches. Alright, and then we need to find the volume of the cylinder. So we can use this formula. So the volume is equal to, now for the value of pi class, we will be using 3.14. Once again class, the value of pi, we will be using 3.14. So that would be 3.14. Once again class, if you have pi r squared, height, it means multiplication. Pi times r squared times height. So 3.14 times our radius is 6. So that would be 6 inches. Do not forget squared class. So 6 inches then squared times our height is 10. So that would be 10 inches. Alright, 10 inches. Alright, so that would be the volume is equal to, once again class, simplify this one first. Parenthesis exponent. So simply copy 3.14. You simplify this one first. 6 inch squared, it means you multiply this equation by itself twice. So once again, simplify this one first before multiplication. Parenthesis exponents comes first before multiplication. So 6 times 6, once again class, if you have 6 squared, it doesn't mean 6 times 2. It means 6 times 6. So 6 times 6, that would be 36. And then inches times inches, that would be inches squared. Alright, times 10 inches. And then simply multiply this one class. 3.14 times 36 times 10, and you get the volume of the cylinder. Alright, and then simply use your calculator. So 3.14 times 36 times 10, and the answer, the volume, is equal to 1130.4 inches squared times inch, that would be cubic inches. Alright, so that's it class for the volume of a cylinder. That's 1130.4 cubic inches. Alright, so let's answer it here. So the volume of a cylinder is, the answer is 1130.4 cubic inches. That's it class, all set for example number 1. So I hope class you understand with regards to example number 1. So let's have another example class, example number 2. Alright, so let's work on example number 2. A can of milk whose diameter is 6.5 inches and height of 8 inches. Find its volume. So the first question, what is asked in the problem? So we're told to find the volume. So that would be the volume of milk can. Alright, so that's the first answer there class. What is asked in the problem? That would be the volume of milk can. And then second question, what is the unit used in the problem? So as we can see, we're using inches, 6.5 inches for the diameter, and then 8 inches for the height. So the unit used, that would be inches. So the unit used, that would be inches, is inches. Alright, and then what is the volume of the milk can? So to find the volume of the milk can, we will be using this formula. Once again class, our formula, that would be pi r squared height. So our given class is diameter, therefore we need to get the radius. Now always remember this one class, that radius is half of the diameter. Example class, if our diameter is equals to 10, therefore class half of 10, that would be 5, right? Therefore our radius is 5. Once again class, radius is half of the diameter. Another example, if our diameter is 15, so our radius, that would be, what's the answer class? Half of 15. That's correct, that would be 7.5. Last example, if our diameter is 30, what would be our radius? That's correct, our radius, that would be 15, because half of 30, that is 15. So always remember that one, because the radius, that would be half of diameter. Alright, so therefore, if our diameter is 6.5, so our diameter is equals to 6.5, therefore half of 6.5, that would be 3.25. So therefore, class, our radius, that would be 3.25. Or you can simply use your calculator class, simply divide 6.5 for our diameter, divide 2. So 6.5 divided by 2, the answer is 3.25, and that would be our radius. So the volume is equal to, once again, 4 pi, simply use 3.14. So 3.14 times our radius is 3.25, and then do not forget the units, that would be inches. And then squared, once again class, do not forget squared. Our formula, that would be r squared. So that would be 3.25 inch for our radius, and then squared, times our height, that would be 8 inches. So 8 and then inches. Once again class, do not multiply, simplify this one first, parentheses, exponent. So the volume is equal to, copy 3.14, and then simplify this one first, use your calculator. So 3.25 inch squared, it means you multiply this equation by itself twice. So that would be 3.25 times 3.25. Alright, so let's use our calculator. 3.25 times 3.25. So that would be 10.5625. 10.5625. And then inches times inches, that would be inches squared. Alright, and then times 8 inches. And then simply multiply class. So that would be 3.14 times 10.5625 times 8. Times 8. So our answer, that would be 265.33. And then inches squared times inch, that would be inches cubed. Cubic inches. That's it, class. That's the answer for number 2. So what is the volume of the milk can? Our answer, that would be the volume of the milk can is, our answer, class, that would be 265.33 cubic inches. That's it, class. That's the answer for number 2, class. All set for example number 2. Alright, so let's have example number 3, class. What if you are told to find the radius? So how you solve that one? Let's have example number 3, class. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 3. Find the radius of a cylinder whose volume is 115,395 cubic centimeters and a height of 30 centimeters. So the first question there, what is S in the problem? So we're told to find the radius of a cylinder. So that would be the radius of a cylinder. So that's the first answer, class. That would be the radius of a cylinder. So second question, what is the unit used in the problem? So we are using centimeters. So therefore, the unit used is centimeters. And then last question, what is the radius of the cylinder? So to find the radius, we'll be using this formula. So we already have given, class, volume of a cylinder. The volume is 115,395 cubic centimeters. So therefore, class, we need to align this one with regards to our volume. So our volume, class, once again, I will just put it here because we don't have enough space. We already have given volume 115,395 cubic centimeters equals, so our pi value, that would be 3.14. So copy 3.14. Then our radius, class, we don't have the value of our radius because we need to find the radius. So simply copy r squared. Copy r squared. And then our height given, that is 30 centimeters. So we can put parentheses. Alright, so our height, that is 30 centimeters. So 30 centimeters. Alright, so therefore, class, we can multiply this one, pi, and then our height. So simply multiply, because this is multiplication, class. Once again, class, pi times r squared times height, this is multiplication. So we can multiply the numbers, 3.14 times 30. Alright, so copy the volume of the cylinder. So 115,395 cubic centimeters equals, so multiply this one. Use your calculator. 3.14 times 30. So the answer is 94.2. Do not forget, class, the units. So 3.14 times 30 centimeters. The answer is 94.2 centimeters. And then copy the radius, r squared. Alright, so to get the value of the radius, we need to divide the equation by 94.2 right and left. Once again, class, we need to divide the equation by 94.2. That would be right and left with regards to this equal sign, centimeters. 94.2 centimeters. Now, you will be asking questions, sir, why do we need to divide both sides by 94.2? Now, we need to divide both sides, class, by 94.2 centimeters so that, class, the remaining equation on the right of this equal sign will be only r squared. Once again, class, we need to divide the equation by 94.2 centimeters so that, class, we can cancel this out and the remaining equation on the right of this equal sign will be only r squared. So that's why we need to divide the equation by 94.2. If you're dividing on the right, you also do that to the left side of this equal sign. Alright, and then cancel this out and then simply divide, class. Use your calculator, class. So this will be 115. So 115 1,395 divide 94.2. And the answer, class, is 1,225. And then if you're dividing, class, cubic centimeters divide centimeters, simply subtract the exponent. That would be centimeter squared. Now you'll be asking questions, sir, why is it centimeter squared? Because if you divide, class, cubic centimeters divide centimeters, understood, class, this centimeter has an exponent of 1. Simply copy the units. Once again, class, in dividing algebraic expressions, if they have the same base, simply copy the base, copy centimeters, then you subtract the exponent. That would be 3 minus 1. That's why, class, our answer is centimeter squared. So I hope it's clear for you, class, why do we have centimeter squared? Because understood, class, that this centimeter has an exponent of 1. So that would be 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1, that would be centimeter squared. That would be 2. So once again, class, simply copy the units, copy centimeter, subtract the exponent 3 minus 1, that is 2. So that's why we have centimeter squared. Alright, and then this is equals, we cancel this out, the remaining equation will be only r squared. Alright, and then finally, class, to get the value of r, you need to extract square root both sides. So extract square root both sides so that we can cancel this exponent and the square root. So cancel the square root and the exponent. Extract square root both sides, cancel the exponent and the square root. So simply get the square root of 1,225. So square root of 1,225. So square root of 1,225, and the answer is 35. Do not forget the units, centimeters. Equals r. That's it, class. That's the value of the radius. Therefore, radius is equal to 35 centimeter. O set. That's the answer, class, for number 3. O set for number 3. So therefore, the radius is 35 centimeters. O set. That's the answer, class, for example number 3. So let's have the last example, class, example number 4. What if you're told to find the height? So let's have that one, class, finding the height. Alright, so last example, class, example number 4. Find the height of a cylinder with volume of 9,947.52 cubic inches and a radius of 12 inches. So first question there, what is asked in the problem? We're told to find the height of a cylinder. So that would be the height of a cylinder. So we're told to find the height of a cylinder. So second question, what is the unit used in the problem? So we are using inches. So the unit used is inches. Alright, and then the last question, what is the height of the cylinder? So to find the height, class, we'll be using this formula. Once again, class, we already have given volume. That's 9,947.52 cubic inches. So therefore, we need to align this one with regards to our volume. So given volume, that's 9,000. I will just put it here, class, because we don't have enough space. So our given volume, that's 9,947.52 cubic centimeters. So do not forget, class, the units. Equals, so the value of pi, that's 3.14. Alright, times the radius we have given, 12 inches. So radius is 12 inches. Okay, so 12 inches. Do not forget the units, class, 12 inches. And then do not forget squared. So we have r squared, so squared. So we're told to find the height. Alright, and then simplify this one first. Once again, class, do not multiply 3.14 times 12. You should simplify 12 inches squared. Simplify this one first. Once again, class, you simplify this one first. Do not multiply, class. So simply copy 9,947.52 cubic inches equals, copy 3.14. Alright, times, you simplify this one, class. Once again, class, you simplify this one. 12 inches, then squared. So simplify 12 squared, it means 12 times 12. Once again, class, it doesn't mean 12 times 2. It means 12 times 12. So 12 times 12, that is 144. And then inches times inches, that would be inches squared. Alright, so inches squared, so that would be inches squared. So this will be 12 times 12, that's 144. And then inches times inches, that would be inches squared. Alright, and then copy height times height. Alright, so once again, class, simplify this one first before you multiply it by 3.14. Parentheses, exponents always comes first before multiplication. You always follow PEMDAS, class. Just remember this one, class, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So parentheses, exponents comes first before multiplication. That's why, class, we simplify this one first, 12 inches squared, before we multiply it by 3.14. Alright, and now, since we're already done simplifying this one, we can now multiply 3.14 times this one. Alright, so copy our given volume, 9,947.52 cubic inches equals, so multiply this one. Use your calculator, class. Simply use your calculator. Alright, so this will be 3.14 times 144. The answer is 452.16 inches squared. And then copy H, height. Alright, and then to get the value of height, you divide both sides by 452.16 so that we can eliminate this one. So divide both sides by 452.16, copy inches squared. Also divide this one on the left of this equal sign, 452.16 inches squared. Now you will be asking questions, sir, why do we need to divide both sides by 452.16 inches squared? So that plus we can cancel this out, and the remaining equation on the right of this equal sign will be only h, will be only height. Once again, class, we need to divide both sides by 452.16 inches squared so that plus the remaining equation on the right of this equal sign will be only h, will be only height. So once you divide on the right, you also divide on the left to make the equation balanced, class. So divide 452 on the right, 0.16. You also divide 452.16 on the left. Alright, and then simply divide, class. You're all set. So this will be 9,947.52 divide 452.16. And the answer, class, is 22. And then inches cubed divided by inches squared. So once again, cubic inches divided by square inches, the answer is inch. We can simply subtract the exponent, class. Once again, class, cubic inches divided by inches squared. Okay, same unit, same base, copy inches, and then subtract the exponent. That would be 3 minus 2. So the answer is inches. Inches, then raised to the power of 1, or we can just simply copy inches. Alright, so once again, class, I hope it's clear for you, class. We subtract the exponent, same unit, same base, copy inches, and then subtract the exponent. 3 minus 2, the answer is 1. So therefore, class, we can just simply erase this one. Understood, class, inches, there is an exponent of 1 here. So understood, there's 1 there. Alright, and then simply copy inches. And then equals, copy h, copy height. So I hope, class, it's clear for you. Why do we get inches only? Because we subtract the exponent. 3 minus 2, that's 1. And then we can just simply eliminate 1. Understood that there's 1 there, class. So therefore, class, our answer for height, so height is equal to 22 inches. This is just the same, class. So height is equals to 22 inches. That's it, class. All set for example number 4. So therefore, our answer, what is the height of the cylinder? So the height of the cylinder is 22 inches. That's it, class. All set for example number 4. So once again, class, I hope you learned something new today. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.